Hello amphibian lovers, this is Amphibian Boss here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on Eco Earth Cocoa Fiber Substrate by ZooMed. This is a dirt substrate that works great for all terrariums. It holds the humidity great. It doesn't come in big chunks, so it's like just a fluffy dirt, which is great. It's a cocoa husk, so it's not dirt. It doesn't have like chemicals, or not chemicals, but like bacteria that would be in dirt. It's cocoa husk that's been like grinded up and then compressed into a brick. It comes in this brick, and these bricks will expand. It says right here on the back the instructions of expanding. I don't know how much it'll expand to. I've used like half a brick, and it expands for like a little bit of a good amount for a 10-gallon aquarium. So like a whole brick, I'm gonna say, can probably fill up maybe a 20-gallon aquarium, maybe like 2 inches of substrate for a 20-gallon aquarium, or like a regular size 20-gallon aquarium. So it works great for all terrariums, and it fits in small areas. So you can put it into a drawer, and you can cut it up, so you can break off a piece for a 10-gallon and then have the rest in a drawer, so you don't have this big huge bag of dirt. But if you're not the kind of person, if you have the space for a big bag of dirt and you don't want to go through all the time of going through soaking this in water, you can get the big bags of dirt. This is just the same stuff, cocoa husk and dirt mixed together. 8 dry quarts, 8 liters, 0.31 cubic feet of dirt. So I think this comes in a bigger bag. I think it comes in a bigger bag, but like that's a lot. That'll fit like 0.31 cubic feet. I could probably fill 20 gallon really nice, but that's if you want it more dry. That's if you don't want to go through all the process of with the dirt anyway. And the cube, this here is great. It hides in, like, you can keep it in spots and everything. One thing you can watch for in the dirt, not a lot, but sometimes if it's too dry, you can get fleas in it. This, you can't get fleas in it, so this is great. Great stuff. And all you do is just, if you're gonna have a smaller, like 5-gallon, 10 gallons, you cut it in half. If you don't have a saw or something, then you might have to soften half of it. I don't know, but I use a saw. I use like either a jigsaw, which is an electric saw. You can use a buzz saw, which is a little bit more messy, or you can use like just a regular old saw for cutting wood, cutting limbs and stuff. If you're crazy, you can use a chainsaw. If you don't, you can use a bread knife, but you don't want to break your bread knife by putting cocoa husk on it. That's kind of gross, and then you have cocoa husk in your bread. You can use a bread knife and all that kind of stuff, but it works great if you use a saw, and like it fits in all these spaces. And all you do is just take it, put it in a bucket of cold water, dechlorinate it first. You don't want chlorine in your water, especially if you want it for amphibians. It says 30 minutes. Just wait until it's perfectly dry, or not dry if you want it moist. What you do, you just put lots of water in, mix it together. If you check on it and there's still lots of dry spots, put more water in. And if there's lots of water, doesn't matter. When you're taking out your dirt, you want to take it and push it into your hands and squeeze out all of the water. Not to make it super dry, not to make it like super mucky and like mud. You want it to be dirt. Then put it in a separate bin or a bucket, or in the aquarium or terrarium that you're putting it into. And if you're using the whole brick, the same thing, but if it is dry, just add some more water to it. The bag stuff has no process, so all you have to do is dump it into the terrarium or the aquarium and just dump lots of water on it. And then if there is too much water and it's too swampy, just take out your dirt again and clean it up. It's better to put it in a bucket and get it wet, but usually like it's wet enough in the bag right now. Just spray it down or dump some water on it. You want to get it nice and soaking wet for your terrarium. So both Eco Earths, they work great for amphibians, especially because it works for burrowing, for frogs and stuff who like to burrow, like Pac-Man frogs, and some tree frogs like to burrow. It works for newt, salamanders, all those kind of things that like to burrow in and stuff. It's nice and soft once you get it. Once you get it all wet and you get it in your terrarium, it's nice and soft. It's easy to burrow in. It does get a little bit messy if you get it in the sink and stuff, but just try and keep it nice and clean. It doesn't get too dirty. It doesn't stink. It has this weird, like, musty smell, but it's not like it smells like poo or like any of that kind of stuff. It smells okay. It doesn't smell good either, but it smells okay. And once you get it in your terrarium, you get it inside the terrarium, holds the humidity, and it doesn't make a smell at all. Your amphibians will probably make even a worse smell than that can. So this stuff's great. It's easy to clean. It's cheap. $4 for a 20 gal. Bag is $10. This is cheaper. This is always cheaper. If you want a 20 gal, that would probably do a 20, 30 gal. That's cheaper to do. This is not too much money. It's like $5 for a block of this dirt. It's easy to keep in any storage. So that's basically it. EcoEarth is great substrate, and there's stuff in a bag too. There's stuff in a block. You just go through the easy process to get it wet for your terrarium. You just get it soaking wet and just like super mucky and stuff, and then to squeeze all the water out of the dirt. And it works great for all terrariums. Keep the humidity in. It's a great thing for decoration. You dry it. You can glue it to sides of terrariums and stuff. But that's out of context almost. It's out of ability for some people who don't know how to do that stuff. But it works great for a substrate. Great for decoration. Great for burrowing for hermit crabs. All your burrowing. Salamanders and frogs and stuff, and it holds the humidity nice and great. So this has been Amphibian Boss with EcoEarth. ZooMed's EcoEarth in a block and in a bag. I hope you liked this video. I hope it's been very informative, and peace out. Basically it. EcoEarth is great substrate, and there's stuff in the bag too. There's stuff in a block. You just go through the easy process to get it wet for your terrarium. You just get it soaking wet and just like super mucky and stuff, and then to squeeze all the water out of the dirt. And it works great for all terrariums. Keep the humidity in. It's a great thing for decoration. You dry it. You can glue it to sides of terrariums and stuff. But that's out of context almost. It's out of ability for some people who don't know how to do that stuff. But it works great for a substrate, great for decoration, great for burrowing for hermit crabs, all your burrowing salamanders and frogs and stuff, and it holds the humidity nice and great. So this has been Amphibian Boss with EcoEarth. ZooMed's EcoEarth in a block and in a bag. I hope you liked this video. I hope it's been very informative, and peace out, guys.